I was watching this 6ix9ine Say Cheese interview, and it really reminded me why 6ix9ine had to go. Why 6ix9ine, his presence, his music had to go.
He had to get
a lot of people think that 6ix9ine fell off because of the snitching situation. He didn't, right? Like, I think 6ix9ine got more support after he snitched. I personally like 6ix9ine more and supported him more after he snitched. I think him snitching sends a positive message to our community, bruh, right? That telling and holding people accountable is good, right? It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
This interview really put into perspective why 6ix9ine had to go. His lack of respect for Black culture or hip-hop in general is infuriating.
When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll sit here and be like, yo, Sean, you know what? All right, bro, you got me. Like, I'm wrong. I'm not going to say and beat around the bush. I talk facts, bro. Why you think they treated me so different? Why? Because I'm loud. It's because I'm Spanish, bro.
This has to be a mental illness of some sort. This lack of accountability and perpetual victimhood he wants to sit in.
What, nigga? Talking about they treating you different because you Spanish. Nigga, you came on Instagram and invented all this trolling weird shit that these niggas be doing. You invented that, bro. You pushed that out, bro. You pulled up the old block and act like you was talking crazy. You got on interviews and Instagram lives and all that and diss King Von after he died and rest in piss and all that shit. And then when something happened to your ass, see, that's the type of snitching I don't agree with, shorty. Like, you out here being a gangster all day, every day, and then as soon as motherfucker get caught up, your ass snitching. And then you got every excuse in the book for snitching, but you out here talking crazy, doing crazy, pushing crazy. You telling niggas to go shoot niggas, and you starting real beefs and real wars that's getting niggas really shot at in real life. And then when some shit pop off and your ass end up in jail, you snitch on everybody. So it's like, get your
Black's a foundation of facts.
Really, you think so?
Why you think so? I don't ask me because I know why.
You are a black sheep in this business.
But
you
why?
are a black sheep. You're Mexican.
Y'all are sick, bruh. To list him being Mexican as the reason he's a black sheep, and not the fact that he came into the game with nasty allegations involving an underage girl, the fact that he snitched, the fact that he dissed beloved dead rappers after they passed away, the fact that he beefed with rappers who are also really beloved, the fact that he trolled people in a position of power. Those are not the reason. The reason is he's Mexican.
You're Mexican. You're
what
black
it is
sheep.
when a Mexican come in.
Black Mexicans don't really prosper and have longevity in rap.
This doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Can y'all at least do with shit, bro? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And the Say Cheese sitting there going with it is insane to me, gang. But you know, niggas be having to keep these relationships because they don't want, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep
some supporting evidence. If y'all are just gonna say things. So the black community and hip hop, we support every other Spanish community, but we hate Mexicans. How does that work? Like, what about Mexicans will make us hate them? Like, it doesn't make sense whatsoever. They have to go with the Mexican angle, because if they went with the Spanish angle, their argument will fall apart at the very conception, because you could very easily
nigga, half y'all niggas from New York that come and blow up and rap is fucking Puerto Rican and all that.
Major hip hop artists that are Spanish that are long lasting, like Fat Joe, Big Pun, Cardi B is like the second or maybe first biggest female rapper on the planet. So like this narrative that black people have something against like Spanish people and we hold it against them when it comes to hip hop, it's just wrong.
I can really say that. I think D-Baby, I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who D-Baby is.
He's growing. But outside of that, it's hard for Mexicans to get a national fan base.
Well, you know what? I did it. They hated it.
Your personal conflicts doesn't speak for all of hip hop. Who hated it?
Nobody.
The individuals that you already had problems with.
Right.
Your massive success is a contradiction to you saying that black people or people in hip hop hated the fact that you dominated. If they hated it, you wouldn't be able to dominate.
Right.
Know what I mean? When a nigga came in and dominated, they hated it.
So let's keep it all the way real. Do you feel like, do you kind of have resentment towards black people?
No, hell no.
Not like not saying racist, but like,
nah.
Because do you feel like we're harder on you than anybody else?
Nah.
But that's literally what you're saying. That black people is harder on you because you're Mexican than anybody else. That's the literal thing that you are saying. What do you mean?
That's literally what you're saying.
And somehow this conversation transitioned to his N-word usage
in the business.
No, I'm just a realist.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Nobody ever had a problem with your music. Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you gonna be fly and fresh as hell, man. All right. Link in the description. They.us. Go shop. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever had a problem with niggas liked it. White people liked it. Mexicans liked it. Spanish people like it. Aliens liked it. When you first came out, a lot of niggas liked your music. That's why you went viral. That's why you blew up. But you continued to go viral for all the wrong reasons. You on Breakfast Club calling niggas out, test my gangster, test this, test that, this, that, fuck your dead homie, this, that, the third. You on Instagram Live with FBG Duck trolling him and all that, talking about something, I know you gonna die and all this shit. You like that irritating ass kid in school that just like keep fucking with people and everybody like, all right, boy, stop fucking with everybody. And then when everybody start beating your ass, you like, oh, y'all bullying me because I'm Mexican. Y'all beating me up because I'm Mexican. It ain't got shit to do with you being uno, dos, tres, my brother.
It's like, you know how people hate to call it real. Like, I just say, yo, in the industry where I'm at in hip hop, black people don't want any other race to dominate. Like, it just is for them. It's like, for them, is they just can't see another nigga dominating. Mm-hmm. That's why you don't got no Latino rappers in the, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have that.
This is where his argument falls apart completely. Once you include Latinos and Latinas, well, Cardi B is a Latina. Every New York drill rapper who is thriving is a Latino.
Exactly.
Blacks and Latinos have worked together
for
almost
years.
from the very beginning of hip-hop. Black people has always been hospitable to other people in hip-hop. For Christ's sakes, I think like Post Malone or Sam Smith won a BET award.
Fucking Eminem, stop it, bro. Eminem, this nigga Eminem has a Detroit movie on 8 Mile. What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
A BET award. Lil Nas X had the biggest country song on earth. He couldn't even win a country award. They say you don't belong in our genre. Mm-hmm. Black folks don't behave that way.
Right.
And if you're trying to reframe
niggas never had,
which is why I think it's very
never
important.
In the history of niggadom have we ever. Come on,
man. That Tariq Nasheed did that documentary where he's breaking down the history of hip hop and telling a real story, right? Black folks discovered this, and most elements it was discovered by us. Because once you allow people like 6ix9ine to retell the story of hip hop, they're gonna paint black people as vindictive, selfish, petty, racist, who didn't want any other race near them, when that's the first thing from the truth. As a matter of fact, we've been too hospitable, which is why the culture is currently in the state that it's currently in.
You know what I mean? But I don't give a f. I'm going to dominate wherever I go. It's me. It's that it is. It's me or you. And I'm going to win every time. Who the most talked about on the internet?
6ix9ine.
Come on, man. I'm going to eat. I'm not taking food out of my family mouth. I'm going to eat, and I'm going to eat every single time. Is that a me or you? Who? You're not going to work? Outwork me. Not going to outwork me.
I did some research on you the other day, and what comes up on Twitter a lot, it seems like fans don't like that you say so openly.
And this is what I said. I told Charlamagne, I said, who, like, and I told Charlamagne this. I said, you know how when go up to the interview and they try to like, oh, yo, you said, remember what they did to Post Malone and all that shit? I told Charlamagne to his face, I said, who gonna stop me?
Who gonna stop me? And the ironic part about this, he's only able to talk like this because he had the back end of black street dudes who were defending him and being his muscle.
Exactly.
So he's disrespecting black people while at the same time saying that black people are going to defend his right to disrespect us.
Had black street dudes as his muscle and then snitched on him.
I'm gonna keep being me. Born in Brooklyn. And that get me even mad why I'm saying I gotta where I'm from. Who gonna stop me? That's what ask me. Who gonna stop me being me? Yeah. It's like me saying, where you born and raised at?
I'm born in Philly, but I grew up in Texas.
When you move to Texas?
Probably 98, 99.
You an Eagles fan?
Definitely.
I know from Texas be like, yo, bro, you live in our state, bro. All that Eagles shit, get the fuck. You an Eagles fan? Out in, but you was born in
Philly.
You see how he be trying to make shit make sense? He ain't making no damn sense. That didn't make no sense, not even a little bit of sense.
Philly,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So who gonna take that from you?
This is not a new argument. I hear this argument from a lot of non-blacks when they defend their usage of the N-word. My only question is, why do y'all think being born or living around black folks is a birthright to say the N-word?
Like, I'm not comparing the word to the Eagles.
Yeah, I get it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm born and raised and nobody look at it as racist, don't make it a race thing, bro.
I think it's because black people voice their frustration with it. And
they think they can manipulate people into feeling like they doing something wrong.
It's now manipulation that we don't want to be called a racial slur. And a lot of us take it as a racial slur when it comes out the mouth of a non-black.
Right.
It's not manipulation, but we just don't want to be called a racial slur, right? It's abusive. Now, if you and your friend group, if black people is in your friend group and y'all have an understanding,
y'all doing that, then
and that's how y'all
that.
communicate among yourselves.
Oh God.
I can't dictate it. I wouldn't want to dictate it. I don't care to dictate it. But that should not be a pass or an excuse to why you now have to say it publicly to any and everybody who's black. Mm-hmm. You don't have to verbally abuse us publicly by putting it in your music, putting it in them interviews, and then dare us to comment, stop you from saying,
right.
You can just keep it among your friend group. You don't have to do that publicly.
I ain't never cared for real about that type of shit, because it's like, there's nothing I'm finna do to make a nigga stop saying it, or it's nothing because I'm not finna, like, we ain't finna get physical, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm not to the point where I'm ready to get physical or punch or hurt somebody about the shit, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna, like, address the issue if I ain't willing to smack the shit out of you. And I'm really not willing to smack or get into it with or get smacked because somebody else said nigga. Like, that's not triggering to me. Like, even if a white man said that shit, I don't think it'll piss me off to the point where I want to smack the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, like, shit, I'm going to smack you and you still going to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for what reason, for real? But
when it comes to non-blacks, they feel like they're more entitled to the N-word than black people themselves. And they're willing to die and kill by that N-word, which we see right here. He's willing, to have harm do upon himself and him do upon harm to others before he stops saying the N-word. Why do y'all like that word so much?
That's why I said I'm going to continue to say it, and I'm going to wait for that big bad wolf to stop me. Because I'm not going to stop being me for some politically correct thing. F*** out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think, and I'm not the police either. Like, I got Mexican friends that say more than me.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the police.
No, you're not, bro. You're not waiting for the N-word police, man. Like, why do you want to antagonize us, man? Like, knowing you're not ready for whatever is going to come your way.
Right.
We see you're not ready, bro. You talk about how, one, you're not even allowed to have a gun. Two, your security is not even allowed to have a gun near you. Why are you trying to antagonize people to actually come and show you that they not soft?
Like, I'm waiting for the police to come. Like, I wait the police. I want a big black to come with a police shirt and be like, yo, I don't like you saying that, bro. You know what I mean? Who gonna stop me? And I think if Post Malone and all these people with a, they fall under zero pressure. You know what I mean?
So now he's campaigning for white people to say nigga and openly do it, and their niggas is like
I said, it's just a thing where it's like, yo, would he bite it? Like, would he if we throw the, what's that shit called? The bait. Is he gonna, people get uncomfortable? Not me, bro.
Mexican OT got a lot of backlash for that. He did an interview with multiple black women.
But that's what I'm saying. It's that thing. Like, if he was just comfortable with him, and I don't know Mexican OT. I heard of his name. I don't know a song or nothing. I know he's Mexican. But if he would have just been comfortable with himself and said, yo, I'm going to say it, and it's giving an explanation, but for him, I'd be like, yo, it's part of the culture, my culture, you know what I mean?
Mexican OT started off at 6ix9ine with the same sentiment. What y'all going to do about it? Who going to stop me? But afterwards, he realized that, yo, this ain't 2017 no more, bro. Like, black folks ain't going for that nonsense, bro. Like, you got to come with another game plan than that, bro. And if you plan on having a thriving musical career, it's probably best you don't ostracize your black audience.
Right.
Like 6ix9ine would never have a thriving music career again. 6ix9ine best bet is to be a personality.
Yeah.
As a personality, it's best you have this, you know, like this mentality, right? It's probably for the better if you have this personality right here to like, you know, to garner more controversy and to get paid to do more interviews. But if you're trying to have a musical career that's thriving, you probably don't want to go down the 6ix9ine route. And Mexican OT realized that quickly after he did.
I don't know who the hell Mexican OT. I know the name, but I don't know.
Explanation for him, but it's like, yo, we.
No, I mean, no. He basically said the same thing you said. He was like, "Who's gonna do something about it? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it." And us as black people, we like, damn, like.
That, yeah, like as a black person, what you want us to say? How do you want us to answer that? I'm sorry.
No.
It's just the idea and thought of apologizing for offending and disrespecting black people makes this kid laugh hysterically.
It's not like
what you want us to say? Yo, I'm sorry,
it's
bro.
not like I'm sorry thing.
No more.
It's just like,
yo,
damn,
it's my camera.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the answer you want. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna say no more. I'm f***ed up. Damn, I lost all my endorsements. I lost my bounty commercial. Sorry, I'm never gonna do it again. Out there. You see how clown that shit is? I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Like, you from Philly, right? How many times you ever went to New York from Philly?
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
Every time I go to Philly, I probably drive up.
It's not me giving an explain nothing. How many times you go down there and you run into your homie and like, yo, what up? How many times?
Every time.
Not that person not being black. Yo, what's up, bro? How many times?
I got a lot of Hispanic friends that I say to.
Come on, bro. But people don't understand it, and we talk about it. It's normal, bro. Make it a norm. Like, you know what I mean? People bring it up, the topic, like, if we gonna back down and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
This should be a cautionary tale to hip hop. This is where being accepting and hospitable gets you, right? You know, you'll let any and everybody in. You'll treat them with respect, you'll love, and you'll
niggas get
them.
too damn comfortable.
And when they get what they want from out of you, they will talk about you as if you were the ones creating obstacles for them, as if you were like a barrier for like their success, as if you were a hater. Now, if they're gonna talk about us like a dog anyway, then shouldn't we just start moving like how the country awards move? Yo, people done call out the country awards every year. Oh, they racist.
They don't give a
but
damn.
They don't give a damn, bro.
No, bro.
I think like Shabuzi had like the #2 or #1 song in the world for like a year, and they still snubbed him from most of the main awards.
Yeah.
These folks don't give a damn like how well you try to sound like a country artist, bro. They have like good old boys.
Then when you ask, okay, it's like you coming out as a rapper. You want black people, you want niggas to listen to your music. And then when niggas ask you to stop saying nigga, you say, I'm not doing that, fuck out of here. And then you come back on Say Cheese and say, y'all think it's different because I'm Mexican. What? Like, that's like somebody that's like somebody trying to come out and pander, like have a fan base towards like the LGBT community, but you come out and you continuously call them, it's not racial slurs, but you continuously call them derogatory names like the F word and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You steady using it, but you want them to buy your product. You want them to listen to your music, but you steady using the word that's disrespectful and derogatory towards them. And then when they tell you it's derogatory, you like, man, fuck out of here. That's how I grew up. Niggas be slow as hell. Like, and the thing about 6ix9ine is he be saying this shit like this, bro, and he be swearing he making the most sense. He be swearing like he just cooking.
They have they're very peculiar. They're sticklers. Like they're traditionalist, and anything that don't fold their mode of what a country artist is, you not getting accepted. You not like getting embraced. They don't give you nothing. Lil Nas X had the biggest song probably ever. He didn't get accepted by them country folks. Shabuzi, got snubbed from a lot of major main awards. Beyonce got snubbed. These people are very peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
They ain't playing.
Do you hear people like 6ix9ine coming out saying, "Oh, not them country folks"? Nah, da 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 da. They don't. Right? They only disrespect us because we're the ones who allowed them in.
Yep.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Okay? Do y'all feel like 6ix9ine is on point? Is he spitting? Let me know, okay? And
6ix9ine ass is a goofy. He kind of funny sometimes, but